want you not to talk to us about savings. A lot of people still do not save. I remember I was talking somewhere and I was talking about the benefit of saving, and somebody questions around saving. I don't know, maybe you could just, take us deep into that.
Okay, I think that's by George S. Clason, not Robert Kiyosaki. Clason. Now, when it comes to saving, see, human wants and needs are insatiable. There's no stage in life you ever get to. Somebody is asking for the name. So the name is, what's it called? Richest Man in Babylon. That's S. Clason, George S. Clason. Now, there's no amount of money that you want to make that will ever be enough. See, let me tell you the truth. The time I was starting my journey and I was making about, I think the first time I had earned money after leaving school heavily, I know I earned, was about 144,000 naira in a month. I was very happy that day. That was the first thing I was super happy. Maybe other ones are just 200 naira, 500 naira, 1,000 from CV writing that I was doing then, like I said. So the same way I was feeling that time, the same way I was also feeling as at this current time, when there are other zeros added to the same big figure. What do I mean? Every time your expenses will always increase. So don't ever expect that you will be at a time whereby there won't be wants again and there won't be needs. As I am now, if I want to shut down my expenses to become zero, I know the things I can buy. If I bought a little collection recently, and just on one spot, buying about 5 clothes or so, 100k, piang, has gone. And I was like, of course, as at the time, I can't afford this. But looking at it, the same me can also buy the same kind of clothes for about 1 million. Those 5 or 6 clothes, just going to Versace, one Versace can be as much as 100. If somebody showed me a picture of a bag that is as much as $8,000, just one bag. So, meaning as your finances increase, there is tendency that your taste will increase. Don't ever come to this point where you feel that you will be satisfied or you will be able to save. So, meaning that you must learn to be disciplined. That's the first thing. Because you will never be satisfied, you must learn that you must be disciplined. So I told my wife something recently when we were having struggles. I told him, okay, now that I've allotted this amount of money for our monthly salary in terms of how much I'm putting down, how much you're putting down. Now the money are not getting enough. I asked her one thing. I said, okay, when I was still earning this amount of money, are you not surviving? She said, yes. There are certain people that are not earning this amount of money. So what you are earning right now, if you are really earning, there are some people that are not earning to that amount. Every time I look at myself, I said, so how are people earning on 20? I know people that are earning 30,000 naira per month now, and they are living. They will see where they are. So if they can earn as more as that, and they can live almost conveniently, of course, it cannot be convenient in this current country that we're in. But at least if they could live their life at that spot, if I'm living at this spot, then I should not be feeling I can't save. So what can help us is that just put a percentage around your amount of money. Every time you earn, remove that amount of money straight. Before I started being cultured with this percentage and this tracker, usually when I get money like that, I don't care how much expenses I have for the month. I can just carry this big figure, put it in savings. One. Why? Because I don't want to expose myself to people coming to DMs saying I need this, I need that, I need this, and emotions will push me to send the money. to empty 1 million is just in 2 days under people's expenses. I tell you.
True. True.
You get my point. So one
Yeah.
income, 20 hours flows. So have that culture that when money comes to your account, deal with your savings first. And how will you deal with your savings? Put it in places whereby you can't access. Let me give examples of places you can't access. Put it in Cowrywise and PiggyVest. Cowrywise or PiggyVest. That if you look, there's no amount. If you tell them you are sick, they won't release your money. So until the time you are asking them that they will release your money to you. I'm telling you.
True. That's true.
Ask them that your mother is sick. They will die. No. They will release it. I'm serious.
Oh my goodness.
It's not before that you can appeal and they will answer you 24 hours. The PiggyVest will prepare you. So that helped me such that impulse expenditure does not come at me. You understand? Now we'll still come, I believe maybe later on we can talk about investment. But Rice Invest also helped me. Now I removed some portions of money. So I put money in PiggyVest, Cowrywise, put money in cryptocurrency, low flexible cryptocurrency. Outside that, I put money there, and then I put money in Rice Invest, RISE. My friend introduced that to me long ago. Started that this year. I put my money there. I invest into companies, stocks that are outside the country. If you invest in PiggyVest, maybe it may be in Nigerian value, except you are investing in Nigerian. I think they also have a dollars portfolio. Whereas investments almost have little or no risk. It's almost done deal that you surely have an appreciable ROI at the end of the day. So I put my money there. So it can't be by impulse that I will be telling them that, hello, come and bring me my money. So these are the structures that could really help your savings. And read this book, The Act of Not Giving a Fuck. That helped me in reducing emotions outside myself, outside spending, and then The Act of Saying No. That's the second book I read that helped me. The Act of Not Giving a Fuck, The Act of Saying No. Those two books helped me a lot. So The Act of Saying No helps you to be able to say no to things that are not going to help me. Either by doing things that will not help me when people make demands on it. Like I'm doing a work that can bring a lot of money, and you're inviting me to do a work for you that can wait, that somebody else can do. I will say no without feeling guilty. I used to be a people pleaser. I go into terrible things. You can feel like I'm a bad person right now, but you may not understand how I've ever lived my life before. So I don't care if I'm learning 10,000 naira. So far somebody's earning 100k, I'm okay. But whereas when I'm in need, I go to that same person. This person can no longer help me. So read these two books will really help you to shape your mind to not being emotional and helping when the help is really needed. You understand my points now? So these are the things that will really help you. Read books that can help your mind. Remove savings before you even talk about expenditure. Have a tracker. Like you said, every time I send money, I put in my, reference. I don't just send money. If I send money, I give you money. Too bad that I put reference there. I'll write support.
Sure.
So that anytime I'm coming back to check and transact, I know that, hello,
know what this money is for.
You get my points now. So, like you said, if you look at your accounts, every time there was a month like that, let me mention the figure. I was like, I've not made money, and I check how much I've spent that month. I saw that my cash flow was ranging about 5 million or so that month. I was like, serious, Victor, and I was broke at the end of the month. I don't have any money. I was like, 5 million, how far? And I had this kind of transaction flow. This amount of money came to my account, put my account to me, how it went out, I don't know. So these are the things that could really help you track it. By the time you begin to see what is engulfing your money, you know that you need to begin to cut those things. Subscription, you're subscribing to Netflix, subscribing to all of these things. Pick one. If you know that you can't do without movies, like me. I do without movies these days. The only thing that takes my time is YouTube Shorts. I can't lie to you. Well, I don't have Netflix subscription. I don't have any subscription because of what I know where I'm going to. So let me stop there because of time. So
right.
That's
thank you. Yeah, that's really settles it. Thank you so much, Victor. I mean, Wow, this is massive. I mean, I can see Alpha Goodness said, "Call my name." So Victor, I guess you need to call Alpha Goodness name so that she can go and create us. Right. I want to appreciate everyone that has joined. Thank you so much.